Thank you so much.
Today you received a petition from some residents of District Number 13, mainly the Stratton Creek community, calling on the government to intervene on a disputed land issue there. Can you bring up to speak as chair on claims and petitions?
Yes, so we received a petition today. That was the first petition. Our mayor, Papi Film District. They came here to petition House of Representatives, the 55th, regarding land disputes. Somebody claiming what 80 acres of land in the entire area. And we can use our respective offices or oversight to call the land authority to come over and then investigate that matter to a certain facts as to whether the person owned the land or the land from these citizens. And then we receive another petition also regarding the seashell. There's a group asking for the ban of seashell because seashell is harmful. It's causing lungs and liver cancer. A lot of people are dying from cancer disease, and they believe that the cause of that is from the seashell. So I have that petition. We invite, I'll put it before plenary, so we invite the Ministry of Health, that is the minister or those people responsible, to come on and explain to us the danger of the seashell, whether it's good or whether it's the seashell as the people's deputy.
Last week in plenary, you wrote plenary asking plenary to invite the management of the park, the unification park, on the cost, who are those that are managing it, what are the funds collected from there, generated from there, where is it going? Can you bring up to speed well ready from that action?
So, the park, the PHP park is located in District Number 8. It's a vast access, public access, right? From our research, that park was built with over $7 million. That is $2 million from directly funded through our budget, and then $5 million through a friendly country, Saudi Arabia. And then since the inception of that park, we have had no access to the park. I don't need access myself, but our citizens as to, this park is built, it's public. What's there for our people? Are there job opportunities? Is the funds collected from our park being reinvested in our communities or put in government revenue so that government can develop different things of similar nature? So we don't know, and we're told that that park is also being leased to a private company. Instead of the city, the municipal government running the park, we told that it's leased to a private company. So who's that company? What did they pay up front? Did they pay a long-term lease? I'm told that they got 20-year lease. Did they pay the 20 years up front? Who they pay that 20 years? Or are they paying per annum? Did they negotiate to pay per annum, the annual leasehold? Who are they paying that money to? So we want to know exactly the operation of the park and benefit our citizens in District Number 8. That's the reason we did a communication, putting a communication flow, and that communication right now is pending investigation by the House of Representatives.
As the sitting lawmaker of District Number 8, what are you sensing concerning the park?
If you were asking me, I think it's a buy range plan. I think our people need to benefit from public access, especially when you put public money somewhere. It is the bound duty of public officials to ensure that the citizens, once it's public, benefit from whatever resources public that you put into the society. So it is upon us as lawmakers, as leader of this country, to ensure that that park, our citizens benefit from the park.
Taking you to your district, we saw you are breaking ground for numerous projects, the police station, hall on the Jonathan Road. Can you bring up to speed? What are some activities that you are carrying on within the next?
So we've been doing a lot. We've been tackling different sectors in our district. Health, we got ambulance services in district, but yet health, we got 24 hours service or health service in our district. School, we have scholarship up to 800 some students on scholarship. We have other infrastructure that we're working on right now, the Charleston 8,000, but might be more because of the kind of job we're done there, so we're spending to make it bigger. So the cost might be more, and we'll soon be done with that project. I think we'll be roofing it very soon. We're plastering it right now. We'll do the roofing and then try to do some casting as soon as possible so that we can turn it over to our people at least before the dry season, so that they can use that access to generate funds. We have the police station. There was a lot of crowd from citizens on Studentware, where they have armed robbers and have people selling drugs in the open. I've personally done a communication to plenary, asking them to invite the LDA, invite the LMP to explain to us why we have school or school zone, you have market zone, you have a community, open community, and you have people openly taking drugs in the public and selling drugs in the public. I think it was wrong. So based upon all these things, we thought that we put a joint security hub in the Sudan community. So we decided to build the first depot, or I would say police. I think it's a police station. From what we're doing is one floor. So you have the basement, one floor, and you have an upper floor. So I think it's up to that standard of police station. Very modern, you know. We'll be cashing that. Hopefully next week we'll cash the first floor, and then we start going up to the next level. And we are hopeful too that we can turn that station over to the LMP and the Justice Ministry before October of this year. October of this year.
In terms of empowerment, when it comes to the district, is one of the commercial hubs within Monrserrado County. You have the Raritan market. In terms of empowerment, what are the empowerment you are doing for women?
We got into an arrangement. When I took over last year, we worked with a company called ICA. ICA was provide direct capital investment, startup capital for over 7 women, market women in the Jobotown market. And we get retain some of our companies in digital aid also to help us. We want to raise $6 million liberty this year to see how best we can infuse that liberty. I mean, that $6 million liberty, we want to infuse that in some of our community that have dire needs for financial help, to see how we can help our people. And we hope for that before the year and we achieve that to help our people. We also work with Element right now to pay for the tables, market tables. We signed an agreement with them for $500,000 right now. We presented $300,000 LMA already for the Raritan market, and we have to give back balance $200,000 in the coming weeks. And we're hopeful to also sign the same arrangement with that's to pay for table and the ID card for the market's the vendors. And we're also hopeful that we sign similar arrangement for Jobotown market in a couple of days until we bring the bill, so we can pay that to release the stress on the business community.
Lastly, from our end, Labrador, for the past 64 years, Labrador was able to be elected on the UN General Security Council as a representative of District No. 8 and a supporter of the Rescue Alliance. What can you say to that?
It's a good thing for our country. Things we never saw happening before, we are seeing that happening right now. The same with our district, before we never had public access that our people boast of. Today you have public transport, you have public ambulance, you have more things coming from our partners. We will soon be groundbreaking for the seating capacity and basketball court and building a youth center on by the BDC barrier before you enter the PHP park, and building a car wash, right? These things are things that we never saw before. So with Liberia right now, the rules, the government making effort, fixing the rules so our people, fix up the system. We got lights, seeing solar lights running in the streets, and I'm told that we going all the way to the airport. You have solar lights running on both streets. That way, the country changing and transforming eventually. So with our country going to the UN Security Council, I think it's good for Liberia. Very good, very good, and I'm happy.
Before we take leave of you, I want to ask you, besides the investigation that is going on for those who are claiming the 85 acres of land, what do you foresee? Do you see reality in it?
Well, that matter is before the court. I have not read that document. I just got a petition today, but I have to also read what's from the court. Wherever ruling came from the court, we have to look at them, right? That's why this thing will be put before leadership, the house's leadership, or they might put it before committees that that are involved, that have oversight on land issue in our country. So I can't jump the boat right now. I have to wait and put this matter on the floor in the house. I don't know exactly what's going on.
Anything much?
Well, I want to say thank you to the citizens that elected me to be represented today. Thank you to the people of Liberia. I know we have few challenges, but nothing will come easy, and we're making more progress. The road stretching from Givertopper Bridge going straight to Bombay, I'm told, yeah, I've seen it. The same sizzling that you see going towards the airport, and there's different things happening all over the country. Today, there's a $1.4 billion investment being unveiled by Metal Steel and our government. And I think it's a plus. You have more people having jobs. We're hopeful, and that more companies will come in Liberia so that our people can have jobs. Because government cannot absorb everybody. The private sector is the one that will absorb most of our citizens. So things are changing, and things will get better.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
My people.